Alright guys, before I get into the episode, a huge shout out to DX9LXI. As he commented, I usually hate on you, but I saw the series and I love it. It's so entertaining and the commentary is next level. Keep it up. So if you comment again, I will shout you out. Just do nice comments and I will shout you out. So let's start this video. Our first decision was because of the traffic. So I really wanted to make sure our fans could get into the stadium, so I paid. But we did get $2.7 million, and Ryan Tannehill was available to sign. Oh my gosh, this was hard, but I rejected it, and Rex Burkhead was ready to return, so we could get started with the running back battle. So how this was gonna work is I would put two running backs since I run a two running back offense, as I would give my quarterback to hand them off in the ball an equal amount of time. So the first running back battle was Marlon Mack versus Rex Burkhead. Whoever had more stats would go on to the finals against Damian Pierce. On our first drive, the punter did decide to do a fake punt, and it just didn't work, so we would give the ball to the Chargers. Then on 1st and 10, Justin Herbert passed it to number 5 and couldn't run out the other number 5, so he would score a touchdown. On 1st and 10, Kyle Allen pitched it to Rex Burkhead, who had a bunch of blocks in front of him, who ran to the sidelines for a touchdown, which would give him a 1-0 lead over Marlon Mack. And then on 4th and 14, the Chargers did have to punt, which they wanted the clock down because they didn't want us to score. Well, Kyle Allen decided to do it to Marlon Mack this time, and the whole entire defense guessed run the other way, so Marlon Mack was off to the races for a touchdown. This play would be marked as the last play of the half. Then on 1st and 10, Justin Herbert passed it to Keenan Allen, who got in for a touchdown. I really didn't expect this to happen, but Kyle Allen fumbled the ball, and I thought since we had Cleo Mack, that wouldn't be happening a lot. I know I told Kyle Allen to punt it, but he ended off pitching it to Rex Burkhead instead. I was even more mad at him because our defense did a really good job, but the Chargers weren't field goal range, so we only had 28 seconds to score. We got the ball back, we got to work. Kyle Allen got it to Rex Burkhead, and he was in much open space. Well, he did run, but went down at the 3-yard line. So Kyle Allen called his number again, and he got in for a touchdown. So that means Marlon Mack is guaranteed not to be our running back for this year. So we would go on to win this game. I was all for upgrades to the stadium, so we would upgrade our stadium capacity by 10K, and Rasheem Green was injured, which kind of bummed me because he was doing pretty good this year. So let's get in, and also the traffic problem was a success, so let's get into this game. Well, and we also have to remove Marlon Mack. I was just forgetting stuff as we went, and my offensive coordinator was bailing me out. So it was Damian Pierce versus Rex Burkhead. Whoever had more stats would be our starting running back for the rest of the year. Then on 2nd and 3, Kyle Allen pitched it to Rex Burkhead, who got a block, and he outran the last person as he ran it down the sideline for a touchdown. I also decided I was going to blitz heavily on Kenny Pickett, and it definitely paid off. He fumbled, and Cashman ran it. I thought he would get caught by Najee Harris since he was a lineman, but he somehow got in. So we were up 14-0. On 3rd and 14, Kenny Pickett passed it to the tight end, which I was kind of bummed about Cashman since he had the interception in the bag, but he just went too late. Then on 2nd and 5, Kyle Allen pitched it to Damian Pierce, and then Titus Howard got a block late in the play, so Damian Pierce would go on to tie it up 1 touchdown to 1 touchdown. Then on 2nd and 10, I figured out that this tight end was killing us as he broke a tackle from Jalen Petrie and scored a touchdown. I have no idea why the Steelers didn't go for an onside kick, but the running back battle was still alive, and Damian Pierce went Marshawn Lynch mode to almost get in there. I thought he got in there, so I reviewed it from the Microsoft tablet. And it turns out his knee was down before the end zone after all, so Rex Burkhead had a chance to win the running back battle. And he did. Rex Burkhead was now a starting running back, as we would go on to win this game. Well, Rasheem Green was officially back to the active roster, and I had to do it as it was getting ready to happen. So Dameon Pierce would be our second running back. Well, I don't know why I accidentally put... Oh, there we go. So Dameon Pierce would be our second running back, and Rex Burkhead would be our starting running back. So let's get into this game against the New York Giants. On 4th and inches, Kyle Allen in no way shouldn't have got that first down, but he did not. He didn't get that first down, so the Giants would get the ball back. For the second game in a row, the team started out with their tight end doing better than their receivers. Then, on 1st and 10, Kyle Allen passed it to our new second running back, Dameon Pierce, for a touchdown. And to make it even better, we got the 2-point conversion. Then, on 1st and 10, Daniel Jones threw it up, and MJ Stewart was doing good, but he was getting replaced. Then, on 1st and 10, Kyle Allen handed it off to Rex Burkhead, who bounced outside, broke some tackles, and scored a touchdown. This play would be marked as the last play of the half. Then the Giants did have to punt. Then, instead of going for the field goal, I decided to go for it on 4th down, but not with the QB draw, and Kyle Allen made the right decision for a first down. Then, on 1st and goal, Kyle Allen was scrambling, and found a wide receiver, Sean Hamilton, for a touchdown. Then, Daniel Jones threw a laser to Darius Slayton, who a bunch of players missed, so the Giants scored a touchdown. But then the Giants failed to get the 2-point conversion, so we would go on to win this game. And then there was a surprise. Laramie Tunsil was about to have a baby. I mean, his wife was, but you know what I meant. Well, I knew I was going to let him have his time, so I accepted him. As the retractable roof of the stadium got stuck, and Kenon Green was injured. So, yeah. And then I found the perfect replacement for MJ Stewart, Rock Ya-Sin. So I signed him, and I had to pay for the capacity upgrade. So it was time to add Rock Ya-Sin into our lineup. So I went ahead and added him in. So let's go ahead. and get into this game against the Tennessee Titans. On the Titans' first drive, they did have to punt, and I wanted Jalen Petrie to return, but he muffed it. And both of them went diving for the ball. I barely knew who recovered it, so yeah, I was mad. And then Dameon Pierce got the handoff and took it through the hole all the way for a touchdown. Then on 4th and 6, the Titans had to punt again, and this time I wanted Devin King to return it. I don't know how the Titans messed this up. Johnston could have kicked in the field goal post, and it was a fake punt. Well, and then we ended up getting the first down. Then so this would be marked as the last play of the half. We got the ball at half, and then Kyle Allen pitched it to Rex Burkhead, who ran through the hole, and I didn't think he would get the touchdown, but he did. So we were going up 14-0. But the Tennessee Titans answered with this Derrick Henry touchdown. Then on 4th and 9, Kyle Allen just wanted to have some fun, but Rex Burkhead actually took it seriously and actually fought for the touchdown. This play would be marked as Rock Ya-Sin's first interception as a Texan, so we would go on to win this game.